Good morning, America. Ali Mehdaoui here with another class that is going to be rocking the house today. I'm going to give everybody their respectful 30 seconds as everybody is hopping on and announcing where they are from. Good morning, Benny, Caesar. How y'all doing? Good morning, good morning. Where's everybody from? That's what I want to know. Usually we do this at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Bankard, hello. Carl D'Argenzio, good morning. I got you all on Facebook Live and also on Periscope. So good morning, Ali Mehdaoui here for those of you who are watching live or might be in the recorded version. We appreciate you. We welcome you to our generic coaching session. And today's class is all about momentum. My name is Ali Mehdaoui. I'm founder and CEO of Mehdaoui Enterprise, and I am focusing now on giving all I have learned over the last 7 years to build businesses in 7 countries, including the United States and 27 states. And, I'm an author of a book that's coming out this Monday called The Lion Network Marketer. And, I'm just excited about life in general. And I hope all I am about to give you helps you out so I can pass the baton to the next generation of entrepreneurs as well. So if you haven't done so yet on Periscope, if you swipe to the left or if you swipe up, you're going to see a share button. Give us a share and invite the true entrepreneurs in your following. If you are a true entrepreneur, you know it's all about sharing value. So definitely let them know that we are live right now by inviting your Periscope and Twitter followers. And at the same time, you see on the bottom right next to that number or the count of how many people are on, if you tap the screen just like that, you're going to see these hearts that trickle up. That's kind of just motivating us to keep on going forward and giving you the message every single morning yet again. And Facebook, you know the drill. You can comment, like, share as well. So let's get right into Momentum Wednesday. And today we're going to talk about fear. See, fear is an emotion that we all feel. It doesn't matter how brave we are. It doesn't matter how we're courageous. It doesn't matter how we can tell the world, I'm the greatest. I'm not afraid of anything. That's not true. We have certain fears. The question is how we actually utilize that fear. So fear stops growth for the masses in the business. The number one reason most people do not have success in their business is they are afraid. They're afraid to make a phone call. They're afraid of failing. They're afraid of not having positive results. They're afraid of one thing or another. But also fear creates momentum for the select few. And the question is, am I, using that fear to stop me from doing something, or am I using that fear to push me forward into getting something done? What do I mean? See, I'm afraid of not providing for my family. I'm afraid of going back to taking orders and saying, man, take your order, please. You want a lemon on your water, right? Going back to the restaurants. I'm afraid of, having somebody who would treat me like, less than a respectful man that I would like to be treated. So it is extremely important to understand that the reality of your fear could actually help you or could break you. So I use that fear to fuel my courage. I use that fear to actually create more activity. I use that fear so I do not miss out, because I'm like, man, I'm afraid if I don't jump on this right now, somebody else will. And then I'm going to look back and say, man, I didn't do the right activity for myself and now I missed out. So it is extremely important for you to not miss out and use that fear to fuel the proper emotion. See, it's going to get to a level or to a point, that fear of yours is going to get to, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. When you get to that feeling, it's actually, again, all about perspective. Some people are going to say, man, this doesn't work out. I am sick and tired of going through with this thing or that thing. But in reality, see, when you hit rock bottom, that is a defining moment for you to do something great. I've shared with you my story in the past. I've been in the country for just about 14 going on 15 years now. I came from no English. I came from a third world country. I came from a messed up childhood. And I don't say that to get you to feel sorry for me. I'm out of that circumstance. But what I'm trying to say is those rock bottom that I was at in my life, those failures that I felt, it got me to the point where I said, I am sick and tired of being in this situation, and I did something about it to get myself out of the misery of what I was out of, to get myself out of the struggle and the hurdle, because I was afraid that for the rest of my life that I was going to be in that situation. So if you are hitting rock bottom, congratulations. You are in a very unique place in your life to actually turn things around, because it can only get better from there, right? So you got to understand we're all emotional human beings. That is a fact. But some of us focus on the positive of those emotions. See, getting pissed off or getting excited is relative, and it is a relevant emotion. We understand, I get mad sometimes, right? It's part of who we are as human beings. And I get excited most of the time. But the question is, what is your perspective and what is your reaction? Meaning, what is the perspective that you're looking at when you get mad at something? Do you get mad just to get mad and throw stuff and be negative? Or do you get mad as in making a difference and saying no more? Right? And when you get excited, do you just get excited because you are like a little baby who was just given another toy? Or you get excited on the opportunity and actually act forward and act on it? Anybody agree with me, man? Like, anybody alive and feeling that excitement? Because, listen, life is full of negativity. We see it every single day. Yeah, there you go. I see you moving the hearts. I agree with you. But you have the potential to do something great with it. And I'm not saying it from be motivated and be excited and feel the kumbaya. No, for real. Right now in your life, whatever it is that excites you, you have to act on it. Whatever it is that makes you upset, you also have to act on it and say, no more. I am going to change that right now. So be very aware of what perspective you're using to view that situation that you are going through, and be very, very careful of how you actually react to that problem. All right, so the perspective and the reaction will either A, make you a fortune, or B, keep you dead broke. I mean, and that's just the reality of the few who use their fear to make a fortune, and others who use their fear to just do nothing and get what they call paralysis analysis, right? So use that positive perspective and reaction, and build a ritual. Build a case for yourself that allows you to actually do something great. See, when I decided, keyword decided, to make something out of myself, I said, I am going to actually write a game plan or a ritual, a way that I wake up in the morning. What do? I talked yesterday about a book that was recommended, The Miracle Morning. It helped me a lot to create that ritual for myself, and I am non-negotiable about it. I actually have that ritual every single morning, and the truth of the matter is it has helped me to create a brand for myself and live the life that I designed. See, I created this guy. Right? This wasn't a coincidence. This wasn't just a lucky, morning where I woke up and all of a sudden things just kind of worked out and started happening. Who's the old dude behind the Baghdad or granddad? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm going to have to, maybe a different conversation. I don't know. Sorry. Anyhow, that's a Periscope thing, Facebook. You guys don't know what's happening. So your ritual needs to be measured by small wins. If you're expecting a miraculous major breakthrough, it could happen, but it's very, 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 very rare. So the little wins happen on a daily basis. So you yourself have to be 100% every single time actually focusing on the small wins, because that's what gets you to the big ones, right? So those small wins represent progress, and progress, for me at least, represents success. See, as long as you're progressing in life, you are successful. People define success by materialistic things. People define success by financial things. Listen, man, I'll be honest with you. For me, and when I started business 7 years ago, I always told myself financial freedom is to be free while your finances are taken care of. And now I'm very, very blessed, beyond blessed. But guess what? I'm free. I don't go to work. I'm home. I do whatever I want with whomever I want. I still work hard for myself, but I don't do it for somebody else. And guess what? the finances are taking care of themselves, right? So make sure you focus on the small wins. Create a ritual. And what I mean by a ritual, it doesn't have to be something crazy or kumbaya. I cannot recommend this enough. Watch on Netflix, I'm Not Your Guru, Tony Robbins. Watch it. It's 100% life-changing. And these things that I just shared with you right now, you can ask any entrepreneur. Let me repeat that. You can ask any successful entrepreneur, are they afraid of certain things? And they'll tell you that they are afraid, just like everybody else. They're human beings, but they use that fear on a positive way. They use that fear to turn things around. They use that fear to not fall behind. They use that fear to make responsible fiscally responsible decisions, so they're not falling behind in anything that they are doing. So I hope today's message helped you out to create some momentum. So use whatever it is that you're feeling on a positive side. Our event this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I'm beyond happy, joyful, abundant. I mean, life is amazing right now. We sold out our very first event for Mehdaoui Enterprise Coaching that is going to be in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. So if you haven't gotten your ticket, sorry, I've been promoting it for the last 3 months. But for more information, empoweredself2016.com. And for you, Periscope, here it is, because Facebook flips the page. Empoweredself2016.com, or you can go to my website, MehdaouiEnterprise.org. And here's the great news. You can actually get all the information, all the previous messages that I have done, articles, whatever. It's all in there, my interviews and all these different things. And you can even see if you can qualify for a complimentary coaching session. And here's the thing. I have 2 more tickets, free tickets that is, that I'm still giving out. I gave 2 already. I still have 2 more tickets that I'm willing to give out for free, 100%, but it can't be to you. Someone has to either A, recommend you, or you have to recommend that somebody. And if they are the right candidate, I'm willing to give away a $100 ticket for 2 different individuals, and they get the full experience to get coached by the best business coaches in the Northeast right now and the most talked about. So I hope this helped you out a little bit. Tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., we're going to be on Periscope and also on Facebook Live with True Story Thursday, where we feature a success story from our profession. So can't wait to share that with you tomorrow, and I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.